Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Lazy Cat Reactions. If somehow this is your first time joining me, I am super excited to have you here. I hope that you will enjoy my reaction to the House of the Dragon trailer as much as I will enjoy watching it. And if you are one of my regulars, thank you so much for joining me. So last year, HBO released a trailer for House of the Dragon. I don't necessarily say it was a teaser, because to me teasers are short. They're like about a minute or so. And that was maybe 2. It could have been considered a teaser, and I did a reaction to it. And at Comic-Con last weekend, a new trailer was released. And the one I'm going to react to is the extended trailer for House of the Dragon. Now, I said in that trailer react, and I will say in this one, I'm not into Game of Thrones. I did not watch Game of Thrones. I don't even know if I'm going to watch this. If I do watch House of the Dragon, the reason is for Matt Smith. Because I'm a Matt Smith fan, I am a Whovian, and so I want to show support for him. But I don't know, you know? Game of Thrones just never held any interest for me. But I still want to watch the trailer because you never know. The trailer may make me change my mind. And if it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't hurt to at least view the trailer, you know? Whether I react to it or not. And I think Matt has a pretty good character, like a pretty big character. And I also heard recently that he was injured on set, so I hope that he is okay. Wishing him, of course, a speedy recovery. So I hope that Matt is okay, and I'm sure he is. I mean, unfortunately, injuries do happen on set from time to time. Anyways, I am excited. I cannot wait to watch this and to see Matt. I know he's like wearing some weird blonde wig in it. He looks a bit like the elf from Lord of the Rings. His name isn't Aragon. What was his name? Let me know down in the comments. I don't remember. But the Orlando Bloom character is who he reminds me of. So, are you ready? Let's get started.
The dream was clearer than a memory.
Hi, Matt.
And I heard the sound of thundering hooves. Splintering shields.
This is the prequel. So, before.
And I placed my hand upon the Iron Throne. And all the dragons roared as one.
That's why it's called House of the Dragon.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
The Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm. And our mine is vulnerable, too easily ended.
But who else would have a claim? The firstborn child.
Brilliant.
Wow.
No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
Damon.
I will not be
Hi, Matt!
between my brother and my daughter. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your first duty is to take a new wife.
I have decided to name a new heir. My new heir. War is afoot.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
The lords of the realm bent the knee.
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne.
How do you know?
That is the order of things.
Can be changed.
Queen, I'm creating order.
August 21st, so it's coming
Your
up.
family has dragons. They are a power men should never have trifled with.
Targaryens are close to gods and to men. If Rhaenyra comes into power, she can cut off any challenge to her succession.
That's a bad thing?
I am to inherit the Iron Throne.
She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts never one.
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
If she wants it, she can have it.
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice?
They see you as you are.
Okay, so I know House of the Dragon is a prequel. I think it's like 200 years before. And it says Targaryens are closer to gods than to man. So from what I gathered with it, Matt's character is to inherit the throne, but the daughter challenges. So it looks like then there's going to be a battle for the throne at that. And some of the women talking behind the scenes, I'm not exactly sure what they were about. You know, if they were ones that were saying that you had to give up the throne, but then it sounded like maybe there was someone else. I'm not sure, again, because I don't know the story. But it was nice seeing Matt. I wish we'd seen a little more of him, because let's face it, Matt is going to be a big draw for this show. I did notice, I don't know the name, but I did notice one of the black guys with the white hair, and that obviously is a woke thing, because of course, you know, we have to have wokeism. Because I did see a video, someone had talked about how basically HBO raped Tolkien. Tolkien didn't have that. There was a reason. They were specifically white for a reason, due to what the heritage was. So of course, you know, we have to change things. So that part, I think, is not going to go well. I have a feeling this could end up tanking because of the wokeness that HBO is deciding to do, instead of just telling the Tolkien story as it should be told. So we'll see about that. I mean, if he's the best actor for the role, then do it. But don't just like change a character just because you have to be woke. That's ridiculous. It happens way too much nowadays. You okay, Alice? You okay, baby? So, here's my little Targaryen. So, again, as someone who doesn't really know the story, it doesn't really do anything for me. It does look like they have spent a hell of a lot of money on this show, though. I mean, it looks quite elaborate, you know? So, it's definitely going to be expensive. I heard, though, it's not as expensive as the Lord of the Rings one, which I think is their most expensive one, possibly, and that's on Prime. But yeah, this does look like it's going to cost a pretty penny. I liked the scene there at the end where it showed, like, the dragon's face right before it did the House of the Dragon symbol. I thought that was cool. And yeah, so it looks like there's going to be a lot of battles, a lot of bloodshed. It didn't look so much like I didn't see like a lot of sex, and I know Game of Thrones, the show, had sex. I'm sure there will be. They probably just didn't want to really show it too much. Because it did say something about you'll need a queen, and you did see like Matt sitting on a bed or something with someone else who I'm guessing is going to end up being his queen. But they weren't like really doing anything. So maybe it was what they were deciding. Who knows? But I'm sure it's probably going to have a bunch of sexual content like the original Game of Thrones did. I don't know, sometimes I feel like prequels aren't necessarily necessary. They're not necessary. But we'll see. You know, it may end up being a big hit. I can see it maybe gain several seasons, such as Game of Thrones did. But they, of course, are going to have a bit of a struggle, I think, due to the wokeism. So that, I think, is going to play into it as well. So I'm glad that I was able to go ahead and watch it. And again, this was the Comic-Con extended trailer. So I guess maybe they released another trailer, but then there must be like an extended version or something, which is what this was, which came out during Comic-Con last weekend. So I'm glad that I was able to go ahead and watch it and react to it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what you think is going to happen. If you have any ideas, are you excited for it? Are you not? Thank you for joining me for this reaction. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to be alerted of future reacts. I will link my reaction to the other Game of Thrones trailer in the description box here at the end, so you can go check that out. Shout out to my editor, Captain Factory. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. She is the one, of course, who makes these videos the way they are and shows the screen over here on the side for you. Her link is in the description. Check on her for all your editing needs. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you can, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.